Hey, take a look at this. Joyce just sent it to us from South Gardner. Beautiful shot. Joyce, we thank you for sharing your photo with us. You guys can do the same thing. Use the Near Me feature on our mobile app. That is a beautiful little sunrise.
It kind of reminds me of an ice storm in that it's so beautiful, but what's causing it is not so beautiful.
Good point.
Right?
Good point. Sure. Yeah. I mean, ice storms obviously very destructive for us. This is somewhat of a nuisance. I mean, folks that have respiratory ailments, you know, the asthma, any kind of thing like that, you know, you've got to pay attention. You got to stay indoors as much as possible.
But what's causing that red sun is
the
the
stuff out
destructive
west is
wildfires
not
out west,
good.
which
Not
are nasty,
good. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I actually was going to show the same picture. That's why I was like, oh man, you stole my thunder.
Girl, Joyce.
Way to go, Joyce. Look at that. You made the air twice. Yep. Smoky sunrise again, South Gardner. I mean, just stunning. I mean, you know, last night when the sun set, the colors, you don't get those type of colors, like this magenta, almost this neon pink, and it's just this sphere too. It's like a ring of fire. Anyway, the air quality alert is pretty bad across New England. It's going to be that way most of the day as some of the smoke that's been up thousands and thousands of feet is sinking to the ground now, brought down by some of the rain and thunderstorms that we've had. We don't have much fog out there, even though it looks like it's foggy. You know, there might be some light fog now in Coos County and a little bit on the down east coast. The rest of us are just dealing with the hazy and smoky conditions. It's not fog this morning. All right, temps are in the mid 60s, upper 50s in the mountains and in the foothills. So it's a warm morning, and it's also a little sticky out there. Not quite as humid as yesterday. Some of that humidity was swept out with some of those thunderstorms yesterday. The rest of it will get swept out this evening by this front, but this front will also kick off some more action later this evening, some showers, some storms, but not for all of us. So let's go to this timeline. No issues this morning. It's a bummer because this should be a perfectly sunny day with deep blue sky up there, but it's not because of the smoke and the haze. So it's still a smoky sky, and it's going to be that way most of the day, varying a little bit. Like it might get a little brighter and a little sunnier at times during the middle of the day. But we'll still see it up there. No storms around for a change until about 5 o'clock. We start to see a few fire in the foothills mountains and over in New Hampshire. It's really after 5 o'clock and maybe even after dinner when most of southern Maine gets under the gun here. Some of the storms that come through could include some gusty wind along with the heavy rainfall. So we'll keep an eye on that. Some good news is that most of the state won't see it. It's really just southern Maine. So north of Bangor, unlikely to get any of the showers or storms. Bangor down through about Lewiston, just some isolated ones come through. Better chance Portland, Sebago Lake, northern York County, and very likely York County in southern New Hampshire that you get some form of rain, whether it's from a shower or a thunderstorm by later this evening. High temperatures will be up there above the average, lower 80s for Bangor and Lewiston and Augusta and Waterville, Portland to 83, 85 bordering on hot, Sanford, Portsmouth, and down over to Concord, New Hampshire in the Merrimack Valley, 70s in the mountains. Tomorrow, all the humidity is out to sea. The air's nice and dry, and it'll actually clean up too. I think we'll diffuse some of the smoke that's up there with a new wind direction. Thursday, rain-free, but Thursday night, next front moves in. Slow-moving one means some more drenching rainfall, probably around an inch of rain through Friday midday. Good timing for the weekend, though. High pressure returns. No rain at all this weekend. Here's the marine forecast. Seas 2 to 3 feet. West winds 5 to 10 knots. Smoky sunshine today and an isolated afternoon storm, especially southern areas. You're more scattered in nature this evening. 82. And then that's the last of the 80s that we see for a while. We're going to be in the 70s as we round out July and roll into August here. Wednesday, Thursday, mid-70s. We get rain Thursday night through midday Friday. No rain for the weekend. Good amount of sunshine. Pleasantly warm temperatures with low humidity in the 70s. For what, what's the last day of July? Is Saturday?
Saturday's the last day?
Yeah, and then the first day of August is Sunday. That's, you know, you don't have that too often where you don't see too many 80s in the 7-day forecast this time of year.
Yeah, it's just been a bizarre
It really
month.
has.
It's going to be interesting to look at the
Our
stats
hottest
on
month
July.
is probably going to end up being June,
which
unless
is-
August starts to overperform.
Come on, August.
go.
Come on, August.
Come on,
August.
baby.
Let's overperform.
Yeah.
Speaking of